so we've had a bit of rain. This is the view from my workshop. It's probably up about 50 mil from the normal level. And the problem is there's just nowhere for it to sink into. That rain all happened in about maybe 15-20 minutes. It all came down and it's got to this level. The problem is the ground everywhere is already saturated from the last week of rain. I think I'm going to have to move all of my tools away from that wall tonight. All these tools are on casters for good reason in case this ever happened. So my drill press, that can be wheeled back up. My miter saw will be fine there on that very disposable workbench, and then my planer is also on wheels. That side of the workshop is significantly higher than this side. There was always a bit of a slope down this way, so I should be able to pretty easily just roll everything up onto that side, and that way if the water does come in from that door, while it's going to be awful because it's got nowhere to go, at least it'll come in, run down, and then just sit on this side of the workshop. To put it in perspective, that's how much more the water has to rise before it's going in. Alright, it's getting way too high up now, so I need to start moving all these tools and get them up to higher ground. Got the drill press already moved. Okay, so that's going to buy me probably about 50 mil from the high point down to there. So now I just got to hope that if the rain does come in, that it fills up there and doesn't continue coming up. I don't know. It's just not stopping. That's what we're working on now. 20 millimeters before it's in. You gotta try everything, but yeah, that was a complete waste of time. I must say, it's a bit of a weird feeling because I'm super stoked that we have all this rain because our dam is just filling up and we need the water. The last time I checked, we were at 30%, and a week ago we were at 15%. Since I've lived in Townsville, it has never been above 20%, so it's amazing. But the water just keeps coming. It's just not stopping, and there's nothing I can do. I'm literally just sitting here waiting for the water to fill up and come on in. And I'm completely helpless to that. The water has been subsiding by the door, but unfortunately, this side where the water is still flooding on the outside, it's now just been seeping through more and more. So the workshop is now full of water. I'm guessing down here where there's a bit of a one of these foam expansion joints that goes down, and that's obviously given way, so the water started coming up through here. That's interesting. I didn't think that it was going to. I thought this was all watertight. I might need to get some kind of a waterproofing going on in here. After the rain, of course. I've just headed out to the hardware store to pick up some more PVC pipes. So hopefully this will allow me to get my front yard's gutter out onto the street, which I'm hoping will do some good. Unfortunately, at the same time, the weather has just turned bad again. So there's a serious downpour coming down. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get home in time to hook this all up. Okay, so it hasn't come in yet, but I need to get these pipes installed. Chop chop. Alright, I got my GoPro out. Now we don't need to worry about the rain. And here's what's got to happen. What I want to do is get this down pipe, the one that I looked at a couple months ago. You might remember that video. Get this one. Instead of tracking it down that side of the house and around the corner, I want to try and get this up to the street. And that's how I'm going to do it. The problem is that the water is coming down that down pipe gets to this section and then runs down, and that goes down to the bit that's full of water. I mean, you can see when I walk down here, it's basically a swamp now, and this is where it's leaking into the workshop. So I've got to get it down below that foundation line. So the idea is to stop this water coming down that pipe and running off around the corner, and instead direct it out onto the street. The inside of the shop has just gone from bad to worse. You can see all of the water coming through all along these crack lines, over here, along there. Anywhere that there's some form of like a crack or the expansion foam where there's a join, the water's finding its way in and coming straight up. It's definitely put some stuff into perspective. I need to get the inside of this and potentially even the outside of this wall waterproofed to stop this happening. It's not an expensive job. I've actually got a lot of the bitumen waterproofing ready to go, but I need to do something because while this was an extreme rain, I don't want this to happen again. Alright, well that's it for tonight. If you're watching this now, that means that nothing happened during the night. There was no drama, there was no chaos. Cross fingers, that's what happens. It's going to be a couple days cleaning this up and trying to get this water out. I believe there's more rain forecast for tomorrow. So I'm trying to stay positive about this because we need the rain. So this is a good thing. And this is just my little workshop that can be cleaned up very easily. So, you know, it's not a drama. But yeah, we'll see how the next couple of days go. Hopefully they pan out well and we can get all this water out of here. And hopefully I don't spend too much time doing it. Alright guys, have a good one and I'll see you in the next video.